the style of contest.
So that's got things underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Everyone's raving about Hakim Ziyech, Peter, and with very good reason. I mean, the Moroccan is an exciting playmaker for starters, who likes everything to be pretty direct, and while that might cost his team possession at times, he also has really impressive stats in ball winning as well, so you can see he's a hard worker too.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. It's come to nothing. Garcia. Terrier. And that has been slung wide. Nesiri. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Tries to play it through. Nesiri receives it in a good position here. Terrier. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Nesiri. Now it's Schick. No, that's been intercepted. Terrier. Can he get onto this? It's a promising position. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bayer Leverkusen with the corner. They're first. Morocco have the chance to go the other way. Played back in. And the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. He has found the way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Hoffman. And here's Schick. Goes back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Now it's Nesiri. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that's been won straight back. Terrier. Now it's Schick. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Now he's off and running. Oh, that's a key interception. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out...
Nesiri! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Just eases him off the ball. Brahim Diaz. Pass is just off target. And that has been clubbed away. Now it's Nesiri. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. And it's Artur. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Bayer Leverkusen presented with a golden opportunity here. This to go one up. Oh no, he misses from the spot.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Nice interception, well timed. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Bayer Leverkusen clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's having a go! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Ziyech goes short. Aguirre. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. And that is a little undercooked. Brahim Diaz. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Now it's Terrier.
Bayer Leverkusen are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way through zone.
Morocco have got it back and they'll have another go. Looking for options. Chance for a shot! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And it's Ziyech. Latihan is the guilty party there. Aguirre, great vision. Hakimi, he's found a way. Can he finish? And that has fair fizzed. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking. It's a pretty loose pass. Mazraoui. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Artur. Spread it left. Teller could try cutting inside here. Oh, good-looking ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Big chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Morocco! And Morocco score first. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Hakimi. That'll be a throw-in. Defending was strong and firm.
Bayer Leverkusen really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
En-Nesyri looking for the run, picked out brilliantly. Great chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now it's Schick. That has not gone well. And it's Ziyech. Schick. And he's being shifted off it. And it's Hoffman. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ziyech. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. He's a sharp little ball here. Great ball, and he's in here.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
En-Nesyri. Amrabat. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Played out wide. Now it's Schick. Knocks it out wide. He's on it. Can he get away? Shapes to shoot! Unahi gets flagged offside. Now it's Schick. And it's Hakimi. Terrier. Ambitious ball here. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Ball. He rises! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Latihan cuts it out. Back into the middle. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Bunu gets rid without sophistication. Unahi. And Amrabat. That is good alertness. Terrier.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Amrabat is offering some sort of an apology there. Quickly taken. Enesiri. He's shifting through the gears here. Knocks it into space. And he's straight offside. Engages and forces him off the ball. Schick is onto this. Brahim Diaz. Terrier. Now it's Schick. Teller gets into some space, and it's played in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now it's Enesiri. Oh, nicely intercepted. Half-time getting close now. Can he get on the end of this? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that looks a decent ball, and he welcomes it in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Unahi. He's picked his way through. And the finish! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
This is their second corner of the game. Ziyech plays it short. Shoots! Oh, crossbar! He's in a great position here. And now they can spring out of defence. Hoffman. Schick.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Somewhat off target. That's a lovely, neat pass. Threads one in. Teller's cross. Well timed, excellent interception. He's had it taken off him. Ziyech. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Schick. He's looking wide. Unahi. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Bayer Leverkusen really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Looking to play him in. Brahim Diaz gets a cross in.
Better control, and he would have had a selection of options. Well, yet another interception, and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Nesiri. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's in space and looking for options. And Ziyech! Now, how often do you see that?
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Tries a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Morocco are looking to go forward now. Oh, he's burst through! Nesiri couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Sick!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
It's sick! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
The most accurate pass. Good ball, good take. Oh, no joy this time. Well, they've got it again. Now it's Nesiri. Well, that is one way to stop him. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. And he's quick to get it clear again. Out of play for a throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. That's a decent clearance. That's a good ball out wide. Garcia. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Nesiri. Nesiri! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And that has put paid to that. Now it's Nesiri. Great defending, strong and determined. Now this could be a chance. He is through here. Well, the defence proved by Leverkusen to have a free kick. And he has taken a dim view of this, a second yellow, and that means red. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Alex Garcia will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
And they've got a throw. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, that's fabulous. Shot could be... Goes for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Garcia is fouled. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Garcia ready to try one. And now as good a time as... He's gone direct! They've got to be quick to recover this. This looks promising. Nice control. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's got away. Now it's Schick. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Goes for finesse. It's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Well, plenty of early set pieces here. So he's plotting something before playing it in. And he's had a hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Taken back almost at once. And it's Diaz. Tries to pass it through. Can he finish? Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Ziyech deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And he's had it nicked away. Brahim Diaz. Now it's Schick. Aguirre does well to get it back. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And smartly reclaimed. Nicely weighted ball. Decent chance! Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And he's intervened well there. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
And here's Schick. Played out towards the right wing. Now there's a fine ball. He gets big. Oh, extraordinary.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Schick was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He could be in here. Hakimi cuts out the pass. Hoffman. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Garcia. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Bullish header! Goal by Leverkusen! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Bayer Leverkusen go into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And the shot! So, third corner of the game. That's a sharp pass.
Morocco really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
That's a shade optimistic. Pass somewhat off target. Mazraoui. Unahi. Oh, easy pickings there. Schick. Hoffman. That's been slipped through. Oh, important interception. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Unahi. Unahi gets across and deals with it. Hoffman, and he's found a way past. Garcia, that is a brilliant interception. Into the last quarter of an hour. And he was quick to react. Well, that's well seen too. Look at the space here. Now. Oh, taken with style. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Bayer Leverkusen have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Belosian, well, that's surely a foul, free kick.
Substitution for Leverkusen, number 5, Loic Perez.
Brahim Diaz has been sent off, just to confirm. It was a straight red.
Substitution in progress.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Now, can they get him away? Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he shoots! He scores!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Morocco get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Can he get it through?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, what has happened here?
Bayer Leverkusen surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And that's gone loose. Threads one in. Chooses to go back. Amrabat getting this one clear. Aimed beyond the defence. Over to the left. Tries to play it through. Caught offside that time. Teller to Tellier. Garcia. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Andrich.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Mazraoui. Nicely weighted ball. Into the last 5 minutes. It's a pretty loose pass. That pass has been well intercepted. Played out to the left flank.
Bayer Leverkusen nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
It's played through for him. too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Tapsoba spots it and intercepts. And that could set him on his way. And the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Oh, sweet feet. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, the ball's gone astray.
There will be 5 minutes
Aguirre
added
did
time.
just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Amrabat. He won't be happy with that one. Tries to pass it through. Now, can they get him away? In with the challenge. En-Nesyri. Shot a goal! En-Nesyri has given away a free kick. En-Nesyri has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm he is therefore off. Can he get on the end of this? And they're back on the ball again. He's found a way through. Oh, it's a chance! Sticks it away! They have stolen level at the last! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players...
90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So a brief breather, and then extra time. And we are already back underway. Bayer Leverkusen conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Terrier. Great ball if he can get there. And he's cut it out. Aguirre clears it away. Amrabat, distributed tidily. And he cuts out the supply. Knocks it into space. And a chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Nicely aimed pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Artur gets over and intercepts. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Unahi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Aguirre looking for the run. Tapsoba calmly anticipates. Oh, that's well spotted. That has been cut short. Looking to play him in, and it's been played through. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Bayer Leverkusen clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Over to the other side. And he's there to retrieve it. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's made its way to him. Amrabat. And Unahi. Great vision. This looks promising. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And it's dealt with by the out-rushing keeper. Hakimi. Looking for options for movement. And he's in on goal. Now there's a fine. He's had a shot! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Morocco really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And it's Mazraoui. He's picked his way through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Schick looks to get on the end of this. Teller. And he's on a charge. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. Nicely spread. And he's picked it up out wide. Big header! And that would have been games... Oh no, this does not look good. Artur's... Oh, shooting chance! Amrabat. Oh, that's a fine interception. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? So a big chance now from 12 yards. To further improve their position of comfort. And somehow he managed to miss it. Aguirre. Plays a sharp little ball here. Mazraoui. Mazraoui puts his foot on the gas. And it's Amrabat. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Artur. And he's chosen to go back. Extra time reaches half-time.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time
Well,
for
it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And so the last chance to find a winner. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Ball's out once more. Pinches it off him. Fired deep towards the back post. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, good spread. Now this could be a chance. Mazraoui. He is through here. And they're quick to get it back. Now it's Garcia. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Bayer Leverkusen have themselves a chance from the spot. Bunu, in the context of the game, he must save it. Fabulous save by Bunu! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. It's a foul. It could be a penalty. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Probably be looking to play it square from here. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Fabulous save by Bunu! Teller. Chance, surely! Belosian. Well, that has not gone well. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that looks a decent ball. Unahi. Great vision. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Hoffman looking understandably energised after his goal. Aimed beyond the defence. Spread it left. Mazraoui gets across to intercept that. Can he get on the end of this? Nicely weighted ball. Can he latch on to this? Teller. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Picked out brilliantly. And he was alert to it.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
That has not gone well. And the counter-attack is on for Morocco. Threads one in. That is a great pick-out. Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Andrick. And he's intervened well there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that will be it. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, this guy, Bruno Guimaraes, is going to be the man who I see as the one who brings balance to the team. I think when he's on the ball, yes, he can be a strong runner, but he's become
He's having a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Now the delivery. Cleared away. Great chance! It's there! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. And the pass is intercepted. Indonesia are looking to break at pace. And that's put paid to a promising move. No, that's been intercepted. Tries to play it through. Chance here to counter. That has not gone well. João Pedro. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, that pass isn't the best. João Pedro.
João Pedro really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
In with the challenge. Ball is over the line. Just eases him off the ball. Chance to... There's the header! And he hits the net! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Indonesia are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Picked out brilliantly. It's a pretty loose pass. That is ended up in no man's land. Can he latch on to this? Marquinhos does well to get it back. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Now it's João Pedro. Not the most accurate pass. Some resolute defending there. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Indonesia have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Knocks it into space. Great ball if he can get there. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Gabriel. Douglas Luiz, looking for options for movement. That's a lovely, neat pass. Linton. And it's Guimaraes. And the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Bruno Guimaraes goes steaming forward. Can he get it through? And he welcomes it in. Can he finish? It's run loose here. Now it's João Pedro.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Savinho. He has found the way through. Pass somewhat off target. Nicked it back promptly. Nice looking ball. That's a promising position. Hoisted in. He rises! Harmlessly behind. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That's a look and plays it forward. He's a sharp little ball here. He's free, he has got space.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Neymar. Oh, that pass isn't the best. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Danilo. Great vision. Nicely aimed pass. Gabriel does really well to win the ball there. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that's fabulous. That's very neat. Gets into some space. Deep cross. Climbs up big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Marquinhos. And it's Guimaraes. Now that looks a decent ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Carlos Augusto. For Joelinton. And it's Guimaraes. Nicely weighted ball. Savinho. And it's lofted through here. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's a little off target. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Savinho. Very nearly half an hour gone here. João Pedro. Carlos Augusto. And Gabriel. Oh, terrible pass. Danilo. And Savinho.
Such good technique.
Savinho carries the ball down the right. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's well spotted.
João Pedro really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That is good alertness. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's João Pedro. Bruno Guimaraes. He's in a great position here. Big chance, must be!
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others...
Terrific header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Neymar with the short one. Brazil with another chance from a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Neymar goes short. Joelinton. Oh, good ball. Takes a shot! He scored! Right back in the game! Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Looking for the run. That looks a cracking ball. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Savinho. And he's managed to get free. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. There could be close for a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Oh, a delicate chip through. Neymar. That pass has been well intercepted. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And it's made its way to him. Douglas Luiz driving forward. There's the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Carlos Augusto. Nicely spread. Douglas Luiz. Joelinton. Joelinton! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
What a throw in. Amat gets across to intercept that. And it's Neymar. Can he finish? And he comes up trumps again. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he has been fouled there. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. This might spell danger.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And he cuts out the supply. And he's only too happy to take that back. Not the most accurate pass. Joelinton. He has a look up. Amat. Well, that has not gone well. And he was quick to react. It's a pretty loose pass. Marquinhos is onto it in a flash. Well read, nice interception. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Indonesia head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Carlos Augusto. Lucas Perry. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, hang on. They've done it! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't...
Shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. Oh, that is tidy. It is a picture-book goal.
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter?
Tries a shot! It's in! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Real chance! And it's in! Simplicity itself.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Indonesia blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. He's in plenty of space here. He's found a way through. Bruno Guimaraes. Now, can they get him away? Gabriel lays it forward. And he whips it in. Over to the left. Neymar. Joao Pedro.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now. And again, they're pressing effectively.
Well timed, excellent interception.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's Neymar. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Joao Pedro. Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, it looked promising. And there's the shot! Joao Pedro. Aimed beyond the defence. Threads one in. Great ball, and he's in here. Gets his head on it! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Gabriel. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, what a mistake! Linton, just about up to the hour now. Spread out to the left. Bruno Guimaraes. Linton, he's having a go! And that's off target.
Brazil are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Looking to play him in. Oh, that's a key interception. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed.
Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Indonesia
Really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So is this the start of a comeback? Linton tries to pass it through. They played right into his path. Lucas Perry claims comfortably. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Neymar. Quality ball. Danilo goes sliding in. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He's had it taken off him. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's tried one! That has not worked out as planned.
Well, you can't fault him for his confidence, nor his willingness to have a go at that.
That has been cut short. Now it's João Pedro. Neymar could try cutting inside here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, it's come loose. Applies the finish! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. That is ended up in no man's land. Now somewhat off target. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. But that has not gone well. Linton, and he's worked it through. He's through, now is he in? Oh, good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's a sharp pass. Now there's a fine ball. That's really well cleared. He is through here. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Gabriel did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, good-looking ball. Linton looking to add to his goal. And that could set him on his way. Caught offside that time. He's not got that quite right. And he's intervened well there. Marquinhos spots it and intercepts. Not the most accurate pass. It's a pretty loose pass. And he plays one through. He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Carlos Augusto was in no mood for any of that. Nicely weighted ball, nicely intercepted. Douglas Luiz, Bruno Guimaraes.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
And it's Linton. That's been cut out, well played. That looks a good ball through. Big chance! Brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. How smart was that? Such a delicate finish.
That's just downright fabulous. Both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
So now the difference is 3. Can he get onto this? And that's a simple one for the keeper. Tries to pass it through. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Drives it in. Lucas Perry claims it. Safe hands. Now that's well seen too. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Aim forwards.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Neymar. Oh, he's found support out wide. Nice control. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's good running with the ball. Oh, he's onto this. He's onside. He's shifting through the gears here. Danilo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Luis wins the duel this time. Great defending, strong and determined. Indonesia needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Brazil are looking to go forward now. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well timed, excellent interception. Bruno Guimaraes, that's a good ball out wide. That's a good run down the left.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Great vision. Engages and forces him off the ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. That's going in strongly.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Nicely shaped ball. And the number on the board is 3. That is ended up in no man's land. That has been slung wide. Neymar going full tilt down the left. Thinks of... And the finish! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper. And he cuts out the supply. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. He's in space and looking for options. Bruno Guimaraes, Joelinton. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Well, that pass isn't the best. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, I think we can expect to see more than a few moments of individual brilliance with Neymar on the pitch, Peter. He's got such a silky touch, he can ghost past defenders, and he can pass and shoot with the very best. If you're looking for someone to take your breath away, this is the guy for me.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. He's found the way through. It's a pretty... And the shot! They've scored! You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Indonesia, breakthrough nice and early, just as they wanted it. Gets a good foot in there. Looking for options for movement. He's going for goal! Oh, taken with style! 2, and we've barely begun here.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Indonesia are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Threads one in. Could move up a gear here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Strong running down that left flank. That pass has been well intercepted. Knocks it into space. Carlos Augusto. For Joelinton. Now it's João Pedro. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Tries to pass it through. Looking for the run. And he's been shifted off it. Brazil with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. That looks a cracking ball. Now this could be a chance. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Takes a shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Indonesia look comfortable already. 2 to the good and flying. He's got away. Now can he find a finish? And that is expertly dealt with. Tries a shot! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Savinho. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's managed to get free. And he's intervened well there. Indonesia have hit a quick-fire double here. Savinho. Marquinhos. Joelinton.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Gabriel. That has ended up in no man's land. That's a shade optimistic. More and more pressure on the ball here. And it's Neymar. He's a sharp little ball here. And that's been... has a shot! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! About as smooth as it gets! He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So is this the... and he shoots! Goal! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. So now the difference is 3. Now, can they get him away? A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Savinho played into the box, brilliantly cut out. Douglas Luiz. And they can counter here. Oh, he's been caught napping. He has found the way through. He's through and all alone. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, it's never nice to see some...
He's gone direct. Keeper's got his work done. Danilo. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
No way through. Tries to play it through. He's on it. Can he get away? He's onside. He's real chance. Marquinhos. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Guimaraes. And the finish! And it's in! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Brazil give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Not the most accurate pass. João Pedro. That is good alertness.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Good steal, he just read it. Pass somewhat off target. And that pass just didn't quite work. That's a lovely, neat pass.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, a glitch. Oh, that is asking for trouble. That has not gone well. João Pedro. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, that's a key interception. That has been cut short. Can he get it through?
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Savinho! Oh, the ball's... oh, he's been caught on it here.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, played right into his path. Oh, that shapes to shoot! Nicely aimed pass. Bruno Guimaraes. Picked out brilliantly. Douglas Luiz gets it away. Played out to the right. He is through here. Shot, surely! Good strike, quite an alarm. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's picked his way through. Looking to play, and can he finish? And that is doing no harm at all. Great vision. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Savinho. It's a pretty loose pass. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well measured. Now he's off and running. Savinho. It's a good run down the right. Stood up well to him there. Now that looks a decent ball.
There they go, hunting again.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Savinho hurtling down that right flank. And he's managed to gift it back. Pinches it off him. Gabriel. Oh no, what has happened here? Great ball, and he's in, and the shot! He scores! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Is number 10.
How many? Just how many? Indonesia blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Short changes him with that pass. And reclaimed it in a trice.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Wriggles his way through. Great chance! No, not quite. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And it's Neymar. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, well played. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Indonesia have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team. And should that not change, they could go big from here.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And the game has already resumed here. Oh, shooting chance! It's a good run, that. Great timing. No, that's been intercepted. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Indonesia have got it back and they'll have another go. Amat. Can he get on the end of this? Shoots! Brilliant! A finish right from the top draw. Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
It's become a case of men against boys. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Indonesia do have a chance to counter here. Aimed beyond the defence. Decent chance! No mistake! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Indonesia are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And they're quick to get it back. Now it's Pedro. Some good work on the right flank here. Fired deep towards the back post. And it's claimed by the keeper. And that could set him on his way. Chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Out to the right. Looking for the run. And he's there to retrieve it. Takes aim and crosses. Oh, that's delightful. Pedro. Douglas Luiz. And Gabriel. He won't be happy with that one. Douglas Luiz. And he welcomes it in. He's had a shot! And that's past the post.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
And they're back on the ball again. Neymar. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Hangs one in. And it's been taken short. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Not the most accurate pass. Linton, foot in. And it's made its way to him. Delivers with wit, climbs up big! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Flip header! He's put it wide.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Looking to play him in. Played in. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. And he's picked it up out wide. Luis has created one goal already. Played out wide. that pass isn't the best.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And the shot!
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Spread neatly. He has found the way through. Incoming delivery. He's got through. Oh, terrific save. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Out of play for a goal kick. Oh, goes for a shot! And he hits the net! And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Brazil playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Gets into some space. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? So a big chance now from 12 yards. To further improve their position of comfort. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Indonesia are having a ball here. The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, what has happened here? Chance for a shot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Indonesia have their second corner now. Chance! And he's hit it too high. Danilo. And it's Guimaraes. Driving forward. He's in a great position here. Well, played right into his path. Big chance! He's got a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Danilo. Douglas Luiz goes looking wide, closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Just eases him off the ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Can he finish? Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. In with the challenge. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Bruno Guimaraes. Played to Danilo. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's having a shot! It's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Marquinhos, nicely spread. And it's Douglas Luiz. Now, can they get him away? He is through here. There's the shot! Not out the best in the keeper.
Indonesia really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Indonesia have their third corner. Oh, and a chance! And that's wide. Neymar, Bruno Guimaraes, and Gabriel. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, that's well spotted. Marquinhos. Savinho turns back here, probably the best option. Gabriel. Joelinton. Pass somewhat off target.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Joelinton. And he cuts out the supply. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Marquinhos wins the duel this time. Danilo. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And it's Douglas Luiz for Joelinton. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Neymar. Quality ball. That has ended up in no man's land. In comes the corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Indonesia. He's gone for goal! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And he's had it nicked away. And no, that was never going to make it.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now there's a fine ball. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Well read, nice interception. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Looking to play him in. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And he's straight offside. It's a pretty loose pass. Danilo. Well, that pass isn't the best. Douglas Luiz. Bruno Guimaraes engages and forces him off the ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Taken back almost at once. Now it's João Pedro. And we're done. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect. To win they will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulse. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do all... Oh, smashing header! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
And he was quick to react. Oh, easy pickings there. Looking for the run. Yamal, he's got away. Pedro Porro is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Williams! Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, someone...
Shoots! Goal! Republic of Korea! There is the breakthrough! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
That's superbly well played. Any aspiring strikers out there watching this, that's the sort of movement you need to create space.
South Korea make the perfect start. They are already ahead. South Korea have it back and can go again. That has ended up in no man's land.
This is the time you need that pace.
No, that's been intercepted. Fabian Ruiz. Hwang Hee-chan. Pedri. He can run onto that. Morata proves just a little bit too strong. Hwang Hee-chan. Pau Kubasi gets across to intercept that. Tries to pass it through. Thinks about the shot. And he shoots! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Yamal, he's shifting through the gears here. Looks across and plays it in. Played out to the left flank. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Oh, that's well spotted. South Korea leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Can he finish? He's got a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical.
He gets big! Goal! Republic of Korea! And they're back in front. He watched it all the way and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
South Korea take the lead. That ball looks a good one. Rodri. And that's been won straight back. Pau Kubasi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Hwang Hee-chan. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a promising position. Deep cross. Up he goes! Oh, crossbar! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
South Korea take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Can he get it through? Grimaldo looking to get on the end of this. He rises! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. South Korea have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Stood up well to him there. Now, can they get him away? Now that's well seen too. Morata powering forward here. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Fabian Ruiz. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Looking to play him in. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's in a great position here. Great chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
South Korea grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Morata, and he's away. Knocks it into space. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Looking for options for movement. He is through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now this could be a chance. Son Heung-min. Great vision. Grimaldo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, that's been cut out, well played. He's a sharp little ball here. He has found the way through. Takes the shot! Son Heung-min is flagged offside. And that's really well manoeuvred. Approaching the half-hour mark. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. And the shot! Defending of the desperate variety. He won't be happy with that one. Pedro Porro. Aimed beyond the defence. Lenormand cuts out the pass. Well, that pass isn't the best. It's a really well-measured ball. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Rodri shifted it to the flank. Threads one in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but
It's Morata! Oh, no, a quite unbelievable miss.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Hee-chan.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Unai Simon claims it without any fuss. That has not gone well. Tries to play it through. Not the most accurate pass. Rodri. Can he get on the end of this? Son Heung-min, who's set up one goal so far. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Pass somewhat off target. He's having a shot! In he goes again! Lee Can in! That is magnificent! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
And now he has two. It's become a case of men against boys. Looking to play him in. It's a pretty loose pass. And the shot! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Back into the middle. Oh, this looks sharp. Rodri. Oh, that's a key interception. That has been cut short. That has not gone well. Pass is just off target. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
South Korea clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Yamal, and he's managed to get free. He's one-on-one, goes for a shot! It's gone in, he's put through his own net!
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Spain got some help from Lady Luck there, they all count. Yamal receives it in a wide position. Son Heung-min. That's a throw. Son Heung-min. And here's Yamal. Pinches it off him. That has been slung wide. And he's been shifted off it. And here's Yamal. He's found the way through. Pedri. Fired deep towards the back post.
Hee-chan has been indicated.
Nicely weighted ball. Good ball, good take. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking. The ball's gone astray. He's gone for goal! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
That ball looks a good one.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Fabian Ruiz. Kim Min-jae. He's a sharp little ball here. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
And I think he's even...
And there is the half-time whistle.
OK, apart from the obvious mishap, it's been a good half. They're still in the driving seat.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. And the second half gets underway. Now it's Williams. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. And it's Morata. Pedri. Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh, good. And a chance! He has done it! And they are cruising away. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't.
Big chance! It's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the fight,
He's going for goal!
Kubasi.
Rodri, not the most accurate pass. Nico Williams. Looking for options for movement. Oh, it rattles the bar! Grimaldo. And it's Ruiz. Rodri. Son Heung-min puts his foot on the gas. And that has left him in a heap. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan, Son Heung-min. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Pedro Porro. And it's Pedri. And Yamal. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Hwang Hee-chan. And he cuts out the supply. Morata. Oh, shooting chance! Can he get it through? And it's made its way to him. That's a nicely shaped ball. Shapes to shoot! And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. It's their second corner of the game. There's the header! And now a sudden chance to counter. Knocks it into space. He's picked his way through. Yamal. That has ended up in no man's land. And the shot! Hwang Hee-chan. Lee Kang-in could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
He'll fancy himself from here. Good chance here! Fabian Ruiz. Spread out to the left.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pass somewhat off target. That's a throw. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, Red, nice interception. Pedro Porro. Fabian Ruiz. Tries to pass it through. Oh, well played, well played. Hwang Hee-chan. And he's intervened well there. Oh, that's fabulous. Lee Kang-in, and he's onside. There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Lee Kang-in. This looks promising. Real chance! Oh, impressive strike.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Fabian Ruiz. Now Nico Williams. He's on it, can he get away? Takes a shot! Oh, taken with style! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. South Korea are having a ball here. And he's there to retrieve it. Son Heung-min. And the finish! No mistake! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
Well, talk.
Yamal! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Lamine Yamal clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
Oh no, what has happened here? Yamal with the foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Hwang Hee-chan. That pass isn't the best. Lee Kang-in could move up a gear here. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, important interception. Fabian Ruiz. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. He's got away. Chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Kim Min-jae spots it and intercepts. And he's picked out the run. He's had it taken off him. Fabian Ruiz unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That is good alertness. Chance to deliver. Well, that is one way to stop him. Tries from distance. Nico Williams. It's gone out for a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Morata. Short changes him with that pass. And that looks a decent ball. Out of play for a throw. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Pedro Porro. Yamal is onto this. That has not gone well. Out to the left it goes. Nico Williams. Terrific header! Sticks it away! satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Spain grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Threads one in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Morata showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pedri promptly onto that, and that is that. That's a good ball out wide. Tries to play it through, and he welcomes it in. He is through here! Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Punched away. And this is Morata. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That is a brilliant interception. Wang Hee-chan. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He's picked his way through. Shot at goal! So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Spain are looking to go forward now. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Tries a shot! Ruled out the best in the keeper.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Son Heung-min plays it short. Chance, surely! Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
That's an excellent interception. Fabian Ruiz. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket, it's just a stern lecture.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Decent chance! They're up to 5 corners now. Son Heung-min goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, what a mistake! South Korea finding their passes. He's had a shot! They've done it! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Another one! This must be his personal high. Son Heung-min, nicely aimed pass. Looking for the run. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Now it's Yamal, and he's managed to get free. Picks out, chance for a shot! It's in!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Spain playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. But that has not gone well. It's a pretty loose pass. Wang Hee-chan. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Has a look and plays it forward. And here's Morata. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Lee Kang-in. He has found the way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's
added
almost
minutes has been
personal,
indicated.
and it had to be. And this is Morata. 4 extra minutes added on. Pass somewhat off target. Unai Simon is there to clear. Pedri driving on and making good progress. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Can he finish? And he's missed it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Couldn't squeeze it through. The most accurate pass, and he cuts out the supply, and there goes the final whistle. South Korea, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Hwang Hee-chan, very much the hero in this game. So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach...
Vinicius Junior! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Vinicius Junior deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
De Jong. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Junior, in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. De Jong. Now it's Ferran Torres. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he was quick to react. Hausen cuts it out. Goulet. Now it's Mbappe. De Jong, played out to the left flank. Rafinha goes on a run down the left wing. He's found a way through. Oh no, this does not look good. Crosses it. Header! That was superb goalkeeping.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Goulet. And now they can spring out of defence. This looks promising. He's had a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Well, they've got it again. Now it's Vinicius Junior looking for the... Oh, shooting chance! It's hit the upright. Big moment! Massive goal!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it. Vinicius Junior can rightly take credit for the finish, but it was the quick retrieval of the ball that set it up. That was key.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal. Chance for a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. There's the header! Oh, it rattles the bar! And that was very necessary. That is ended up in no man's land. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Fran Garcia just loves to go forward whenever he can. That pass has been well intercepted. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Ferran Torres. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Asensio. And it's Lopez. Yamal. Chance! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Goulet. Nice looking ball. Martin kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Yamal. Now it's Lopez. Pinches it off him. Not the most accurate pass. Played out wide. De Jong. Can he finish? Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Fran Garcia. Bellingham. It's a pretty loose pass. Balde. Spread it left. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp. And Garcia. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That's a lovely, neat pass. De Jong. Balde. That has not gone well. Now this could be a chance. Lopez. And he's got the beat. He's having a shot! Off the post! And he's gone backward here. And that was nowhere near his best. That looks a good ball through. Great ball, and the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game. And now they can clear their lines. Oh, important interception. And a chance! It's wide, but only just.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
That pass isn't the best. Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's on it. Can he get away? Balde pokes it out wide. Balde cuts out the pass. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this. He's gone for goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Shapes to shoot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Somewhat off target. Yamal. Vinicius Junior. And he's managed to get free. There's the shot! And he hits the net! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't...
Goes for a shot! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Barcelona really were asking for...
Real chance! It's a goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Simplicity itself.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Barcelona give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Now, can they get him away? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. He's got away. Taken back, all takes a shot! Eric Garcia. Now it's Mbappe. There's a sharp little ball here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And it's Bellingham. Can he get it through? De Jong. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vinicius Junior. Can he get onto this? And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence. Great chance! De Jong. And it's Lopez. Fran Garcia gets across to intercept that.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Koundé. And Yamal. That is good alertness. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Nicely weighted ball. Now that's well seen too. He's played it long. Pass is just off target. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That's the keeper's ball. Yamal. Eric Garcia. He's through here. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he's intervened well there. Koundé. Eric Garcia. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's nice. Rafinha finds himself offside. Oh, give shot a goal! There it is! Right back in the game! Terrible error, duly punished.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And it's made its way to him. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Rodrigo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's had a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
And here's Mbappe. Arda Güler. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Just eases him off the ball. Shoots! It's in! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And the finish! Oh, it's come off the upright. Bellingham. Martin spots it and intercepts. And here's Rodrigo. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And big chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Rodrigo clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Yamal. Now it's Ferran Torres. In with the challenge. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Eric Garcia. Half-time getting close now. Now it's Mbappe. He's picked decent chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Koundé. Ferran Torres. Oh, that's fabulous. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Now it's Mbappe. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Ferran Torres. Looking for options for movement. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Fran Garcia picks it up out wide. Yamal. And it's Lopez. He is through here. Now it's Ferran Torres. Yamal. Oh, nice touch. And he's had it nicked away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Nice physical challenge. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Latihan. And he cuts out the supply. Vinicius Junior. It's played through for him. Goulet. It's Bellingham. Good chance here! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And he's had a hit! Oh, it's hit the post! Fermin. De Jong. Rafinha in acres of space out wide. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And this could be the final action of the first half. Rafinha is onto this. Now it's Mbappe. And we hit half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. So off we go once more. De Jong. Balde. That has been cut short. Goulet. Chouameni. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That's an imaginative pass. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Goulet has created one goal already. That ball looks a good one. Chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Goulet. Oh, good spread. Asensio. Goulet. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That is ended up in no man's land. He's got away. Can he finish? He has done it! And they are pulling clear here. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Madrid grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. That has not gone well. Back towards the middle. Now it's Rodrigo. That's a promising run he's making. And the shot! That's another chance! Vinicius Junior proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, almost a sixth!
Mbappe clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
They're up to 5 corners now. Vinicius Junior! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Stood up well to him there. Asensio. Rodrigo. Now it's Mbappe. Threads one in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Koundé. Fermin. Eric Garcia. And it's Arda Güler. It's a pretty loose pass. Rafinha providing an outlet on that flank. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Bellingham. Looking to play him in. And the flag has stayed down. Mbappe was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Tries a shot! Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Kubasi. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Rafinha. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Rodrigo. He's found a way through. And he shoots! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Rodrigo. Shot, surely! It's there! It is no contest. It is a landslide. That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
And now he has two. It's become a case of men against boys.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Howson makes the interception. Aims beyond the defence. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's picked his way through. Chance here to counter. Knocks it into space. It's a promising position. Oh, that's fabulous. Now that's a fine challenge. Güler. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He is through here! And that pass just didn't quite work. De Jong. Now it's Rafinha. That pass isn't the best. Oh, Red, nice interception. Now it's Rodrigo, and he's managed to get free. And he's cut it out. Now then, the ball's come loose. De Jong, and that's gone loose. That is ended up in no man's land. Vinicius Junior. Fermin, pass somewhat off target. De Jong wins the duel this time. Güler was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Güler. Mbappe could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
That has been slung wide. Now it's Ferran Torres. Gets a good foot in there. That's a good ball out wide. Asensio. De Jong. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rodrigo. Now it's Goulet. And the shot! They've scored! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Great vision, and he's in on goal, and the shot! And yes, it's there! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Can he finish? And that has faded wide.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
And they're back on the ball again. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Bellingham. Eric Garcia. He's looking wide. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He shifted it to the flank. Now it's Yamal. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And here's Yamal. That's been cut out, well played. Goulet. Played out towards the right wing. He has found the way through. Tries a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Rudiger calmly anticipates. Tries to... He's had a shot! And that's wide. Balde. Oh, what a mistake! Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen kindly here! Eric Garcia. De Jong. He's shifting through the gears here. Rafinha. Lovely bit of skill. Brilliantly cut out. Rafinha with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Chance, surely! Yamal. Tchouaméni gets over and intercepts. Looking for a runner. That has ended up in no man's land. Nicely spread. Played back in. Spread out to the left. Now it's De Jong. And there's green grass ahead of him. Little doubt, that is a foul. Rudiger has been sent off for that incident. The referee showed no hesitation in getting out a straight red card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Looking to play him in. Big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. And it's Lopez. Now it's Mbappe. Can he spark a counter here? He's picked his way through. Foot in. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Lovely pass, but can he get there? No, that's been intercepted. Yamal gets into a good position. Fran Garcia. Mbappe. Just 5 minutes left. And he's quick to snatch it back. It's a really well-measured ball. Goulet. Pau Kubasi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, that's well spotted. It's a pretty loose pass. Bellingham. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, shooting chance! He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That has not gone well. And back to the keeper. And he's gone looking for safety. Corner number 3 coming up. Well read, and the danger is averted. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Takes the shot! Rodrigo. Asensio. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Now it's Ferran Torres.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Valde. He's in a great position here. Oh, important interception. Distributed tidily. Looking for options for movement.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Fermin. Eric Garcia. 2 minutes to be added on. Threads one in. Valde looking to hit the byline here. Barcelona could have here their final chance. Barcelona get their 4th corner. Fermin with the short one. Howson deals with that comfortably. Rodrigo. It's played through for him. He's found a way through. Eric Garcia. That's at the end. Now this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Rodrigo reflecting on a stellar performance and now taking home a permanent reminder for his mantelpiece.